Good morning, my friends. This is the starter that you've seen before that came off a Suzuki Vitara that have a problem, and I have it here on a 12-volt battery, but it's not a car battery. It is just to test it, and I'm not sure if it will work for us, but I've coupled it now, all the power and the ground. So let's connect it here, there, from this pin to the positive, and see if it will spin for us. But let's see what happens. Okay, so that is what happened. So I don't think it spin. Let's check. No, no, it don't spin. I've already myself experienced what the Suzuki do. It just clicks. I think, let me think. I think it do click in, but it does not spin. I think that was the case. Okay, my friends, I think we're going to open it up because the solenoid kick in, but the starter don't run. So let's dig in. Okay guys, let's start by removing the negative. Or is it now the positive? Doesn't matter. Let's remove it. And then we will see there's two screws on this side and see if the solenoid will come off for us. Okay. Let me set you up for that side. Okay guys, this is all that work for to get that loose. This heat. If it is nice and hot, I will just give it a little bit of WD-40 and then with a chisel and a hammer you will now see it come loose. The bottom one I've done it this way because it is very hard in there. Okay, then WD-40 and like this, knock it off. It will now and it's loose. Okay, both is loose. Okay, let me take it off. Okay guys, screws is loose. Let's see how does it work inside. So there is the inside of the solenoid, and there's the plunger or the piston, whatever you want to name it. Let's see how the mechanism look. It seems like a plastic. It is a plastic affair. Okay, that is easy. So, okay, let's open it from this side. Okay guys, it feels if it will fall apart. Let me just take that out completely. Okay, let's see. Okay, this bolts want to be out completely. Okay, now it is out. It's really dirty inside. And a lot of dust, as you can see. Maybe it is just a matter of brushes. Maybe not. It got, that one is bad. I think that is the problem. You can see this 3 is not too bad, but that one is totally about wear off. Let's look at the armature. Can do with a clean as well. It looks good inside. Or not. There is a ball bearing. I'm not sure if that created now a problem. Where will that ball fit in? Let me take something and see. That is only grease. And there's one ball bearing in the inside. Can you see that? And that's the only one I see. Okay. And there is gears. Like, now you see this gear. This gear run between that. There's 3 gears, 1, 2, and 3. But I'm not sure what will that ball bearing do. And why did it have it there at all? But in any case, I'm talking to myself. Okay, let me check it out, guys. Okay, guys, I think I sorted it out what's going on here. You can see this cavity there. And the ball bearing. I think the ball bearing run here. And then inside, in the deep there, inside, the ball bearing must sit there, and then it only press on this area, because if I look in there, there's not oil on that little surface that shine. where the ball bearing run. So I think I must just take something and put it back there, something made of wood, because this magnets give you a hard time. Okay guys, let's put it back. This is a wooden stick, and it fall into place there at the bottom, and I want this grease back. I don't want it in this cavity where the magnets is, so I'll take everything quickly and put it back in there, and then just put the armature back and feel if it feels correct. Okay guys, I've got it back in and it feels 100%. Obviously there is now a play because there's nothing supporting from this side. So I think this armature needs a cleanup, and then this assembly can be taken off. You see there is 2 screws, that too. If you remove that, you can just replace this whole assembly with new brushes, and it will work again 100%, because it was sometimes it spins, sometimes not, and sometimes while it's spinning it just retract or stop spinning. So I think that is the problem. So I will investigate on the internet what they say and what's the cost of this, and maybe I have a spare expensive starter to sell if it works fine. Okay guys, I'm looking at the bending side of things now. So if the starter turns, the bendix will, or the starter will grab the ring gear, and in one direction it is supposed to stand still. I'm turning the armature now on top, but if I turn it the other way, it go. You can see, but if I reverse it, it will stand still and it can retract. But if I turn it this way, I can't get it with my fingers in. So this mechanism work, and I think this is all correct. So this part of the starter is fine, apart from cleaning up there, and then see if we can replace that, if it's possible. There's a little bit wear on the copper, but not much. I think this part is 100%. It's only this part. Okay, my friends, now I'm out, and I'll see you probably again on this starter at a later point. Cheers, bye-bye.